once in a while I'll hear or read about a woman who gives birth without even knowing she was pregnant. And my first thought is, that doesn't seem possible. There's a lot going on. How do you miss all that? And then maybe I think it's well, it is pretty gradual. It's 9 months of changes, and there is each symptom. You don't rationalize the ninth month. You rationalize what happens in the first month, and the second month, and the third month, and it's just a continual rationalization of everything. And no, I don't get it. I'm sorry. There's a person in there. That person is growing and kicking and crowding organs out of the way and making you go to the bathroom like all the time. How in the world can you miss that? But really, a lot of Christians have a similar affliction. They have God's Spirit living inside of them, and they rationalize that out of the way. Not just do they have a little person living in them, they've got God living in them. And they manage to ignore him. They manage to shun him to the side. They manage to pretend he's not there. 1 John 3:24 says, this is how we know he lives in us. We know it by the Spirit he gave us. God gives his Spirit. His Spirit, divine Spirit, lives in us and is wanting to transform us into the image of God. And if we're not careful, we're fighting that. We're ignoring that. And so today, don't rationalize what God's trying to do in your life. Don't ignore the pushes, the shoves, the kicks he gives you to try to get you to move in the direction he wants you to move so you can become the person he designed you to be. Because God lives in you. Don't rationalize that away. Live into it. And do it today. And that's today's Jumpstart.